Hey friends, welcome back to a super fun, exciting episode of Arc Reviews with Jonna. See, beautiful. It feels like reading Rainbow. I'm sure that's copyrighted, so please don't find me, LeVar Burton. Please don't. But LeVar, if you happen to see this video and you want to come on my show and talk about books and what it's like to be such a reading icon, please hit me up. Anyway, as you can tell, it's daytime outside. Um, Yes, I am filming in the daytime, so maybe this video will be less chaotic than the last few. I doubt it. But we can only try. I can only try. I'm just a girl. I just be here minding my business, you know? So for anybody who remembers, if you follow me on social media, so this is the book that I wrote. I wrote this book like 2 years ago. You can buy it on Amazon. Um and if you follow me on social media, you'll know that I was filming a video and I bumped into my shelf and I knocked my book down. Well, it was sitting on like this like book holder or whatever. And tell me why I fixed it, right? Like I fixed it and then I was trying to plug in my pink lights and somehow it ended up falling again and breaking. So that was fun. So now it's just I'm not even going to tell you what's back there. I'm not going to tell you what's holding it up. The important thing is that it's being held up. So that's what's important. Um so anyway, I have not found a more permanent solution to this problem yet. So if anyone has any suggestions, that would be great. Because my book is so small, right? And I don't want to listen. I don't want to crack the spine because like then this is like the very first copy of my book I ever got, and so like I don't want to like crack the spine, you know. That makes sense. Anyway, that's a tangent. Anyway, so I'm on here because I need to do an arc review. Let's see, beautiful. I'm gonna do an arc review of this book that I read last month in May. And I apologize to the author once again because May was just tough, you know. Um, So anyway, and it's so crazy because I thought I like didn't read a whole bunch of books in May, and come to find out, I like read a ton of books in May, like I said before. But like this month, June, I think like the only book I've actually like been reading is like my book for book club, and I haven't even been really reading that. So things are going well over here. The book that I read is called Earned by Lily Manning, and um it's a super quick read, by the way. Like, I don't know how many pages it was, but like I read it in a day. Like, and it was really good. I'm pretty sure I gave it 5 stars. Like, it was so good. Like, I was so invested, like, first page. So, like, the premise of the book is the female main character, her name is Elena, and then the male main character's name is Adrian, which boy's name Adrian. My heart, okay? So anyway, so Elena and Adrian are like what I would consider secret agents. Okay. So they're like secret agents or whatever. And Elena has to go and she's like getting recruited for this job, like a mission, I guess. And so she goes and she meets Adrian. Well, listen, you can tell they want to have adult time together immediately. I mean, like the attraction between them is off the charts. Like very like definitely giving like very like enemies to lovers, but like they have to work together. So it's like enemies to lovers, like coworkers to lovers kind of thing. So like they're going on a mission, right? And like I guess their like specialty, well, Elena's specialty is like recovery of like people, like women who get like trafficked or whatever. And so um like when Adrian comes into like the interrogation room that she's in, he's all like disheveled looking, and I'm like, ugh, Not the disheveled man. Not the disheveled man. We love a disheveled looking man with his tie all loose and his collar all just ridiculous and his hair all just ugh. I'm fine. Anyway, so he comes in and he's like, listen, I don't think you're right for this job. And she's like, why not? And so then they had this like whole back and forth because apparently on like one of her last missions, like she was damn near like compromised or something because like she was trying to save a 19-year-old or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember how old the girl was, but she was trying to save her or whatever. And like damn near like compromised the mission, basically. And Reed's like, you're reckless. Blah, blah, blah. Reed, that's not his name. Adrian is like, you're reckless, da 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 da. And she's like, well, what do you want from me? I was trying to save somebody's life, you know? And so, I mean, obviously it's about them. So, like, she ends up getting the job. Okay. Now, their cover, listen, their cover is husband and wife. So they have to go to this like super elaborate party where this lady, whose name I don't remember, she's a villain, obviously. She's throwing this party and they have to go and recover this girl. The girl like secretly sent a message to like their organization or whatever, and so like now they have to go save her. And so Adrian and Elena have to go and like save this girl, right? So they have to play husband and wife, which we love. We love a good Lilly, you got me. You got me. So anyway, so they like are going on this mission, and obviously they're so attracted to each other. Like you can just tell, like their attraction to each other was jumping off the page. I was like, they're gonna bone. I know it. I know it. Okay, the slow burn was chef's kiss because at one point you think that they're going to at like the party that they're at. Spoiler: they don't. They don't. It sucks because bro, the lead up was crazy. Okay, so crazy. So they go to the party and they like see the girl, right? And they're like, oh, that's probably her. Because the girl couldn't like give them really like any information about herself because like that would, maybe somebody, because like her thing like could have been intercepted by someone and she didn't want them to know that like it was her who was sending the message or whatever. And so like Elena's like, yo, that's the girl. So then they try and like get the girl, right? Well, things don't go as planned. And they do not get the girl on their first attempt. And I'm like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Because like I'm rooting for this, right? I'm like, they have to get the girl. Like they have to save her. Like, what do you mean? So so they go back to their safe house or whatever. And they're just like, oh, failures, failures. And then you think that they're gonna bone again. You think they are. But then they get a call from the secret organization that they work for. And they're like, we have intel that the girl is going to be on this yacht. And then they're like, oh shit, we got to go save her. She's on a yacht. So then they go to the yacht, okay? And like yachts like invitation only. So like they go to the yacht and they have to like play, like they don't have an invitation to the yacht, right? And so they have to be like, oh, we should be on the list. You know what? They probably forgot to put us on the list because of blah, 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 or whatever. And so, like, they end up on the yacht, right? So they get on the yacht and they're like looking for the girl. They're like, where is this girl at? Well, then the villain lady, she sees them and she's like, what y'all doing on my boat? Because I know I didn't invite y'all to my boat. Why are y'all on my boat? Okay? They're like, oh, we should have been on the list, blah, 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 whatever. So they're trying to like play it off like they're supposed to be on the boat. And they're not supposed to be on the boat. Okay. So they end up, they see the girl and Elena's like, I'm gonna go get her. And Adrian's like, okay, I'll be here waiting. So he's like, all right. He's like, you go get her. He was like, but I'm giving you like a certain amount of time and then I'm coming. She was like, okay, bet. So like she goes to get the girl and then like all hell break loose. And there's like this big fight and like all this other stuff. And I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. I was so stressed because it was like this big old fight scene. And then like somebody got shot. I think it was one of the bad guys got shot, and they had to like, so they were like trying to, so they're like fighting, and they have to rescue this girl to like get her away from the villain or whatever. But in the end, they do save her, which is what was important. I was like, y'all better fucking save her, because honestly, I'm so stressed. Because when they left the party, the first, like when they left the party from, like when they left from the party that was at the house, I was like, they didn't get her, and like now she's gonna get like sold or trafficked or whatever, and like that's terrible, right? So I'm like, oh no, like they're like, but then no, but then I was like, okay, well this is like a romance novel, so like that's not gonna happen. Like this is like an action adventure where I know that there's an HEA, so they have to get the girl, right? And then they go to the yacht and they get her. So that was fine. So then they get the girl. Everything's great. Everything's fine. The girl's safe. You know, Elena and Adrian don't have to like what's the word? Like they don't have another mission. So they go back to the safe house and they have some spicy time. Um I think I don't remember. Listen, it was spicy. And let me tell you what, Adrian, he could call me any day. Am I lying? Anyway, he's fictional. Don't worry, guys. He's not a real person. Um, but anyway, it was really good, and like they both were like, because they're like working together, and they're just like, okay, so like, is this just like a we're on a mission and we're banging, or is this like a we're banging on this mission and we're gonna like try and bang in real life? Like, what are we doing? Like, is this just like a like what is this, right? Because like, and they're both just kind of like, well, I actually kind of really like you, and it's like, I actually kind of really like you too. So then I think they're gonna try and make it work, which was great. So like, it was a good book. I really liked it, honestly. Like I loved it. It really had like it really like literally had me from like from like page one. I was like, okay, I'm here. I am in it. I'm invested. Okay, let's do it. So anyway, the name of the book is called Earned by Lilly Manning. It is now available on Kindle Unlimited for everyone to read. So go read it and make sure you review it on Amazon and Goodreads to let Lilly know how much you loved it, because I absolutely loved it. It was a 5-star read for me. I will also add the link to Lily's website. That way, y'all can buy books directly from her website if you don't want to read them on Kindle Unlimited. If you would want to help an indie author, that's awesome. So I will make sure I link her website in the description as well. Make sure you guys rate, review, and subscribe to Booking It with Jonna so you can get more ARC reviews with Jonna. I will be back with another video here soon for another ARC review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.